Hey, this is my submission for Vertes Registration Wizard Partial Updates Challenge. This challenge was pretty straightforward. We had to update the partial registration models to match the static designs from the files that were provided. So the requirements were to edit the registration partials, provide the manifest of the changes, and if what pop-up or question does not match, we just did our best to match it. So let's just go to the solution here. Let's try register at brand. I'm just gonna write something. We can see that the pop-up looks like the static files. The color matches. Also, this info looks like it belongs here. Everything still works. We have here for comparison. We can see, for example, name. You can see it like that. Just gonna copy this everywhere. Company name, first name, last name, address, and let's open up the console here so we can see if everything will get posted. So registration is complete. Everything got posted as it should. So as a designer, I think there's no major changes. Also just input fields. Okay. The interesting thing is when you want to log in as a tester, okay, sorry about that, I just had to pause for a moment. Interesting thing, when we're logging as a tester, we have different fields. So let's log in as a very tall female, a tad overweight, in big shoes. We can see this. We can see that these models match the models here. So, for example, if we search for the pants one, it should look the same. So the pants, except for the title, which we get it from the values. It's not the same as the question, but everything else matches. The pants are different because in directed there was only one value to send, so I'm just sending one value for now. This value is not sent yet, so this is the thing that should be updated, but every other form works as it should. And the pictures and everything, again, if we see the glove, we can see it looks completely the same. So okay, multiple checkboxes also, they look like they should. They're a little bit to the left, like here. And if we just, I don't know, let's click some of them, we'll see that everything gets inputted. The only thing I didn't update it yet was the date of birth. So that's the only field that does not match 100% of the static design. All other fields should match 100% of the design. So let's just copy here, copy. Yeah, so everything got sent again. So that basically for the challenge. Now just let's run through the code quickly. All the changes are included here, so they're pretty detailed. They should be. There wasn't so many changes. The interesting ones were, of course, we had to update all the partials. We also have to update the register page to match the model header and the model body and stuff like that. So that's in the JavaScript. The only thing we added in the generic was a directive for picker, so we can have checkbox which can do multiple selection. We also had to add a few directives in the registration JS because we need the new partials. For example, shirt selection and jacket selection, or shoe size was before an input field, and now there's a directive needed for that because it has its own partial. So that's mostly it. I think there's only one thing added in the controller, which is also said in the README. It just updates the answer so it actually calculates the height value with height int value, because we have on that form we have two different views of the values. So we have two different input fields, so we had to separate that and then we have to put it together again. So we watch that variable and just sum it up, and that's it basically for the changes. Of course, we included the stylings and the images, and the JS slider had to go to the end, otherwise the jQuery UI overrides it. But we're not using that anyways anymore, so that should be removed probably in the future. And yeah, that's it.